In this video, I'm going to share with you my experience in fixing this Nintendo Wii. There are two things wrong with this Wii that I need to fix. The first problem is the GameCube controller port number 1 does not work. Second problem is that the disk drive, when inserting a disk or ejecting, makes the ticking sound. A little bit of background: I was installing the HDMI mod in this Wii, and after installation I found out that the controller port for the GameCube 1 doesn't work. And for the longest time for the past 2 days I've been trying to figure out, and then I came to the realization when I opened the Wii for the third time. After hours of troubleshooting, I finally figured out that one of the wires that I soldered was crimped when closing the Wii back, and this caused the data line for controller port 1 to go to ground. After finding out the problem, I replaced the wire immediately and tested the GameCube controller and see if it worked. I've installed the homebrew channel in this Wii and used the visual connector test app to test the remote, and as you can see, it works. You wouldn't believe how happy I was in finally figuring out and fixing this problem. It took about 2 days and spent hours of my time trying to figure it out, and I'm so happy now that I've solved this problem. After figuring out that problem, let's now address the second problem I mentioned earlier in this video, and is that this Wii has a ticking noise when inserting and ejecting the disc. So I did a bit of research on this, spent some time researching it actually, and it turns out that the gear over here is actually the culprit. The main reason that it's making that noise is this gear is cracked or damaged, and I have a microscope that shows a closer look. As you can see, there's a huge line right here. Luckily, I had a spare gear from an old drive that I took out from a broken Wii I was trying to fix a while ago, and this gear is in good condition. After replacing that gear and putting everything back, I then test to see if the sound was gone. Alright, so I hope you learned something here and not repeat the same mistakes that I've done. The GameCube port being not responsive could have easily been avoided if I just made sure all my wires were well placed and organized. And regarding the ticking noise, I know it's fairly common, I think, for older Wiis to have that, so I hope you found this video regarding that fix helpful. Until next time, keep on fixing.